and welcome to Not So Daft Minecraft, where I've decided to do show don't tell. But if you'd like to watch the video, please, of course, do me a solid and give it a watch. Behind us is our new wheat field. Okay, pretty basic. We're going to go over how we built it and what decisions we made to get it to this stage. Pretty simple video. Going to use a lot of fast forwarding. We did splurge, lit our ceiling up with some glowstone, which is nice because we went to the nether in the last video and got ourselves some glowstone. Let's get busy with that build, and we'll see how the fudge is packed. Now, after our cattle farm build, I was getting low on dirt, but we're in luck. The part of the floor has already got a lot of dirt on it, and we're gathering some as we go. So just like the field above, we're going 9 by 9, and kind of real easy. You go 4 blocks in each direction from the start of your room, and that gives you 4 one way, 4 the other, and the block you're standing on, that's 9. So the build is real basic. It's just clearing out this room and getting down to a stage where we can put down a layer of dirt. You can build these 3 blocks high, but we're going to be lighting it from above. And the closer your light source is to the wheat, the brighter your light. And you'll get more growth with more light. And I've lit these things up pretty sparsely in the past. You can pop a hole in the ceiling and just put a torch up there. With the glowstone, of course, you're getting a light level of 15, not the 14 that the torch would be. So you do want to use as bright a light source as possible. If you have access to glass and you have access to lava, you could always make your ceiling out of glass and then pool lava above and use that as your light source, which is a nice trick if you're not ready to go to the nether. As I said in an earlier video, you can also use pumpkins. You turn them into jack-o'-lanterns with a torch and you put them in the ceiling. They're nice too. They'll accomplish roughly the same thing. So now we're going to use a hoe and we're going to center the room, 4 in each direction, put down a water block and give ourselves some cover in the form of that square block. I used to use slabs to cover the water, but now a slab behaves like it doesn't behave like a solid block. It doesn't allow the water to pour out to the edges of the room. So I just use a solid block. Any solid block will do. And then when the water comes out of the ceiling from our dispenser, it'll hit that block and it'll spread to all 4 corners, thus harvesting the crop for you. So like I said, we're going to overdo it with the lighting here. We really do start going a little crazy with glowstone. But, it's easy to come by once you've gone to the nether. You can go harvest glowstone all day long. So we just make farmland there with the hoe. Now we're going to make ourselves a dispenser. We have an old bow. We're going to use that old bow. We're going to put our good bow away. We do not want to waste the good bow in the dispenser, which uses some redstone, cobblestone, and a bow in its construction. You have the wrong bow in your inventory. You just lost your bow. So we put that dispenser in and we put a water bucket in it. You gotta lose a water bucket. Recap the water source, dig ourselves out, come back up, set the redstone on top of our dispenser. Not that piece, we get rid of that. Box this thing up, put a switch on it, and boom, that's how it works. Okay? Back out to do a little planting. I'm sure it's going to be a bountiful harvest. And we'll be able to tend to this every time we come back to our mining room, which is nice and handy. Now, let's get a look at me. All right, you get the basics there. We put in a glass wall. That's a nice little feature to look out and see the farm. I'm using a trap door for the water block. You can put a gate there, but this does allow you to come and go like so, and doesn't interfere with your ability to pass through the space, but it does keep the water from pouring out the door. So that's it, man. Underground wheat farm. Now, while we're mining or working, the cows are growing on one side, the wheat's growing on the other. We're going to do a sugarcane farm here, not too distant future, so we can have everything happening down here. All right, thank you for watching Not So Daft Minecraft. I have been Gosub. You have been great.